Alright, so guys, I want to bring up V.I.M and how it works. There is a lot of videos. I have seen a lot of videos saying V.I.M is bad, V.I.M is killing Gorilla Tag, which my opinion is completely false. You could think your way if you would like, but I will state some points from my personal experience with these features. First of all, I want to bring up how people keep on mentioning that V.I.M is just a VIP where everything is exclusive. V.I.M is legitimately the pure opposite of what most other games do. Like, tell me this. Has Fortnite ever came out? Like, look at Fortnite. I don't know if you don't know that game or not. Has Fortnite ever came out and said, hey guys, you can either buy our Battle Pass right now for $10, and then later on you could get the same skins, the same rewards for a little bit more. I don't know what to do. For a little bit more in our item shop. They've never done that. The Battle Pass in Fortnite is always exclusive. It's always first come, first serve. While V.I.M is the pure opposite of that. If you haven't seen the recent short, which is what I think most people haven't seen, not recent, but it was a while ago, they only made one short battle, which is why I can tell people haven't seen it. V.I.M isn't exclusive like that. Everything that is in V.I.M currently, like I'ma quote the short, alarm clocks, body tracking, hand tracking, the V.I.M lava map, I believe. As I haven't seen the short recently, so just naming it off the top of my noggin, is all coming down to the regular monkey. And that's what you have to remember here. All of this, everything that you see to the V.I.M, the very important monkey, will come down to a regular playing monkey. And another point that I want to bring up is FOMO. If you don't know what that means fear of missing out. That's it, fear of missing out. And it is a very problematic fear that people usually prey on when they're coming to making items. That's why, for example, Fortnite, perfect example right there. Fortnite has the fear of missing out. Look, if you don't buy the Mandalorian skin in Chapter 3, Season 4 or something like that, I forgot when that skin came out for Fortnite, which I do play a bit of. When that skin came out, they never said they were gonna bring it back. You're never gonna get the Mandalorian skin back. Or the Spider-Man skin that they made. Better example of, since they recently made a pen and ink version of the Mando. Which means, like, buy the Battle Pass, which is $10 there, or else you're never gonna get these exclusive skins. While then, now, V.I.M is saying buy V.I.M now, or just wait a bit, wait a while, which I know is gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a lot of effort for all of us to wait and sit. Because, like, I only bought V.I.M for 1 month to test it out. That's it. That's the only reason why I got V.I.M. To test it out and tell you guys how I felt about it, because everyone kept on saying from personal experiences. Like, no one said from personal experiences. And that's the problem. V.I.M isn't that good. It's not something that you're gonna be like, oh my god, I should have bought it right now, or else I would have missed, because I missed every single important and major thing important to Gorilla Tag because I didn't buy V.I.M. That's not at all what's gonna happen. V.I.M is saying, buy V.I.M now, and you get first access to a ton of new features we want to test out. Reason why is because they can't afford to wide-scale produce these products. Like, they can't just give out body and hand tracking when they're half-baked. To be all honest, they are very half-baked. Body tracking isn't, but hand tracking, oh my god, I have had so many problems with hand tracking. Might just be my Quest, even though I have a Quest 3 that I bought 2 years ago, which doesn't make that much sense in retrospect. But it could be that, or it's just not done yet. And they're asking V.I.M members to go and say, you know what? What do you guys like? What do you guys don't like? Buy V.I.M and tell us there. That's all we want from V.I.M members. That's all V.I.M is for. And another thing is that people keep on saying, oh, Gorilla Tag is dying, Gorilla Tag is dying, all these different videos. And then at the same time, they're saying, oh, why did Rec Room die? Why did Rec Room die? Did you not read the reason why Rec Room died? These people who have came out and exclaimed that Gorilla Tag is killing itself, and also then have said, oh wait, where's Rec Room 2? Just, do you hear yourself? Look at the logs and read what it states as to why Rec Room died. They didn't have enough money. Currently, in this current day and age, running VR servers are mad expensive. You think they're making millions of dollars and they come home with a big checkbook and go, yeah, I have $1 million in my bank account, or I have $100 in my bank account. Most of that money probably goes into making cosmetics, making the map changes, making the servers run good. Imagine running this on a... This doesn't cost a penny. Gorilla Tag itself doesn't cost a penny to make. Servers probably cost like, I don't know, $100 per server in my... Like, I don't know. You guys could go and do the research yourself, but servers like this cost a lot of money. And it's probably hugely expensive to make a game as expansive as Gorilla Tag. Because if it wasn't, Rec Room wouldn't have died. Because at the end of the day, you say, this is a monkey game, doesn't cost that much. This is Rec Room. Rec Room has a lot more stuff than just monkeys running around, but they both use the same hardware, the same technology to run on. It's just that one has a specific art style where pixelated monkeys, the other one has more humanoid art style, but still same hardware of probably how the servers are made, how much they cost. Now imagine what happens if there was no cosmetics. Would Gorilla Tag even be around if it wasn't for them adding cosmetics or paid items? Would it even be here? If you haven't heard, there's multiple Lemmy coming out and saying that Gorilla Tag wouldn't be here if he would have given up, because he was running out of money. And that's just the realistic side of this. It's not that they're becoming greedy, it's just that it's becoming more expensive. Now think about all the AI games. I Am Cat. Have you heard of I Am Cat? That's a completely AI game, and look at how big it got. They got a mobile game, for crying out loud. Now imagine having to compete with AI in this type of market. And the thing is that Gorilla Tag is free on Quest. You're paying $10 or I don't know how much I Am Cat is for an AI game and just funding their servers in that way. So, in a realistic sense, that's the truth of V.I.M. They need the money to run the servers, most likely. Not gonna come out and say that they do, because I don't know their financial state. And I don't want to bring that up that much, but realistically, this stuff costs a lot of money to make. So I'm gonna not list their names because I want to give their video more popularity. People coming out and saying that V.I.M is killing Gorilla Tag, or cosmetics are killing Gorilla Tag, or all this stuff is killing Gorilla Tag. They're not killing gtag. I'm just gonna call it that because it's starting to get obnoxious. We are. Yes, me even standing here and bringing up this situation, just making this just way less funner to talk about. Look at the sky. It's raining. So, I don't want to bring it up anymore. I just want to make one video mentioning how V.I.M isn't killing Gorilla Tag, and we just mentioning it killing Gorilla Tag is killing Gorilla Tag, because people who say, oh yeah, don't support V.I.M, it's killing Gorilla Tag, that's just making people not want to hop onto Gorilla Tag. People have stopped playing Gorilla Tag because of this nonsense. These are people saying that a simple paid subscription is bringing some social hierarchy. That people need to buy it if they want to have a good experience. Which if your friends are, is one thing that they did state in the video that I saw was that friends were forcing friends or like manipulating friends to get V.I.M, which is, if you have friends like that, are they really good friends? Just to be honest. Just to bring it up, no one should force someone else to buy something that they do not want to buy. Like imagine some kid comes, like your friend comes up to you and say, "Hey, you have M&Ms? You don't have M&Ms? You gotta go to a candy store and buy some M&Ms. Like you have to badly go to a candy store and buy some M&Ms, or else I won't be your friend anymore." Is that a good friend right there? Because I don't know how people, like, how their friends manipulate them or, like, convince them to buy it in a forced fashion. But, honest, that's more or less on the friend situation and V.I.M being in existence. Now, I believe that's all I have to say here. If you want to bring up more stuff we could discuss about in the comments, but I don't really want to bring up V.I.M again, unless if it's like really important. But I thought that seeing people still talking about it months after that entire craze from Dudey, which I know Dudey honestly made a good point. And they did fix it from listening to us the last time, but currently there is no problem that we gotta fix. All there is the content content farms that are farming off of making videos like that. Like, people are making mad views, mad money, or like expecting to make mad views from making content like that. And that's the entire point of this. I want to just say, like, and tell people if VR in general, this is why VR is probably dying. People are saying VR is dying, which it is not. I just pulled a trick on you. VR is not dying. Because like this morning I saw 16 people playing this game. And there's an entire community trying to bring back a game similar to Rec Room. Like try and bring and make games similar to Rec Room. But just the fact that people are saying VR is dying. Imagine this. You want to buy a Quest 3 or PC VR, whatever you want, some type of VR, and some guy on a YouTube video says, "Don't buy this because VR is dying. There's no point into buying it anymore." Just bringing up that type of awareness, then the new person is going to be like, "You know what, just because of that, VR is dying, I'm not gonna waste my money on VR," and walks away. Now, that wasn't the point of the video. They were probably saying, "Oh yeah, but this is how we fix it." But just titling it, VR is dying, is making you sound like the effort of bringing up it is to say VR is dying. And now that pushes everyone who wants to get into VR, into a community, thinking that it's already dead. There's no one left in the VR community. They should just give up before even trying. And that's simply not the case. Because if I were to go onto YouTube, search up VR, and currently look at all the videos there are, I see like here and there videos that say, "Oh yeah, VR is dead. VR is dying. Games are dying." It's just that sounds very depressed. This entire situation is very depressing. Now, that's why I'm not titling this the V.I.M situation or something like that. I'm gonna title this "We Need to Talk." Because this is just a major turning point towards V.I.M in the future. We continue doing this. People keep on making content on this type of stuff, which I'm sure people will continue doing. It's up to you guys. It's up to those who want, the viewers of those YouTubers. If you truly want Gorilla Tag to die, go ahead. Watch as many V.I.M is killing Gorilla Tag videos as you want. Go and watch and tell people, "Oh yeah, V.I.M is killing Gorilla Tag." Go and just support people like that. Which I don't know why you would do that, because like this video is supposed to state, that's what's killing VR in general, and Gorilla Tag going and saying, oh yeah, the most viewed video is people agreeing, because they're watching videos like this, people agreeing that V.I.M is killing, or VR is dying. Now look at that. What we should be doing is bringing life into VR and V.I.M. Or Gorilla Tag, not V.I.M. You don't need to buy V.I.M. There's no one forcing you to. I accidentally said that, but the main thing is that Gorilla Tag, we need to bring life into it. Don't quit the game because you want to make a movement, you want to make a change. They probably introduced it because there was a situation, or like this is just this is supposed to be something good. V.I.M is supposed to be something that we could look up to and say Gorilla Tag is changing. Gorilla Tag is moving towards a better future. Because it is. Let me show you some stuff. Imagine this. Imagine a forest. Now with the funding from V.I.M, they could do whatever they want. That live event, all these live events coming out of nowhere, like the alien one, that red dot which will turn into a live event eventually, that costs money. And it's gonna be sick when it comes out. It's gonna be amazing when it comes out. With that, this entire game could turn around, or you just simply logging in could make this beautiful. Us supporting different creators got them into this shop, funding them so they could create better content. Here, look at City. Look how nice it looks. This is supposed to be a shopping center. That's the entire point of City. If you don't like the shops, then go to Metro. Metro is the like city type area. This is supposed to be the shopping type area. Because what else are you gonna put here? What else is gonna be here? There's an arcade over there for V-Stump. There's old cosmetics over here for those who feel like they're gonna miss out from the FM, like the FOMO, the fear of missing out. There's TVs to help promote different content creators. Fun little things up here. Pictures of people having fun, weighing at these live events. V.I.M to just make that even better and show them, like, become a part of the fan club. Plus, you get to keep this. You only have to pay $10 and you keep the jacket and this. Experimental. V.I.M. Released everyone. More friend slots, that's what they're doing currently. This entire list of experimental here will come here to everyone at some point. Inside out body tracking, hand tracking, alarm clocks, floor is lava, more outfit slots, more monkey block slots. That's just shout outs to some very active V.I.M members. This is not a game that is dying. This is a game that's dying because people say it's dying. People are killing it from just simply saying it's dying. Now, that's the major takeaway. I will promote this video a little bit with like one short, but after that, I just don't want to bring this up again. I believe that would clear it up for a while, since I know there are gonna be V.I.M haters out there that simply just do not like V.I.M. But just in the end of the day, think truly about everything. Just think before reacting. Think. Don't let other people tell you what to think about other situations. Research. Go to the Gorilla Tag website, and let's say there's another thing that pops up in your favorite game. Go to their website. Go to content creators. See for yourself with your own eyes what there is for you to. What is the truth behind all this stuff? Because people, like the person I saw, make it sound way worse. They said $20. They said that it costs $20 a month, which it clearly did not from what I just stated before. And that's just the truth. People want content. You looking at their videos is giving them money. Instead of paying $10 for V.I.M, you're giving one guy like $1 for making it big on the short. Or like on a thing complaining about how V.I.M is evil. Which, hey, they gotta make a living, so make a living how you make a living. But a lot of people love this game. A lot of people care about it deeply. Like, for example, me. That's the reason why I want to correct the wrongs of what other people are saying. And this game is just nice. When are you ever gonna see a game that hits this big? And that's in this type of style? Probably never, unless if it's like a fan game that just rips the game off. Now, that's what I want you guys to think about. Just think about, in conclusion, think about how people talk about something. If they're filled of bias, if what they're saying is even true. Because if they're not saying something true, do they truly believe it? Do they truly care? Because then why, if they looked into it and they clearly saw one thing, but then they say something else again and again and again, is everything else they're saying actually true? Go and research that before trying to believe in that methodology. Go and look up how this will affect your game. And look at our games. Like, rest in peace Rec Room, but it died. It's gone. The community isn't gone. Rec Room died. And it's because it didn't have the funds. And now Gorilla Tag is getting the funds so it can host fun events. Another thing that I forgot to mention, they're also hosting GorillaCon, which takes a lot of money. So, they're hosting a live event. They're hosting all this stuff. Now, what I want you to do is hop onto Gorilla Tag. Even if you're an OG player and never played the game before, and you have a quest and you could play the game, hop on, walk around, and truly see how toxic people are from how people portray the game as. Look at how evil and how much of a hierarchy there is between V.I.M members and the casual gorilla. Walk around and see how rich and how greedy Gorilla Tag is with how many beautiful live events and how much fun events they're trying to host. And then just think about it. I hope this meets a large community in some sort of way. Like if a big content creator goes and credits me for it, I will credit some people that I got the ideas off of and will mention. I don't want to bring up their name because I don't want to bring up negativity. I will bring up the opposing side because you gotta hear both sides before understanding the entire argument. But love you guys. Let's talk in the comments section if you really are passionate in claiming that V.I.M is evil, and Gorilla Tag is turning greedy. And I would love to hear you out in the comments section. Because if it is truly greedy, I want to see everyone's perspective on it. That's the reason why I personally went and view these type of videos, because I want to see their perspective. For example, I would have never known what FOMO is. I know definitely about the fear of missing out. For example, I used to play Fortnite and I felt that every time that there was a battle pass and before I was able to get them, I feel that every time with a battle pass in Fortnite as before I was able to get them when I used to play, so I had no skins. I only had the default skin. So I have experienced the feeling of fear of missing out of FOMO before. But does that really apply to this game? Now I'm probably dragging it a little bit. If you stayed for this long, thank you.
He's been gone
Well,
for months.
see you guys
So wait a few
later.
minutes.
Love y'all. Bye bye.